What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cat Life here, bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. And as you guys can see, I was able to go ahead and build the THERION ABC Buster Dragon deck, or Dragon Buster deck. This deck is actually really good. The thing is, I'm playing 45 cards in this deck just because of the fact that we're dealing with so many different things in the meta, such as runics, or we're going to be dealing with Maxis, or we're dealing with a whole bunch of just like different annoying type of decks like Adamanticipators. So I had to go ahead and increase my deck to a 45 card deck. Unfortunately, I would rather it be 40, but because I need Cosmic Cyclones due to runics, I had to go ahead and throw that in there. Crossout Designator is there so I could go ahead and stop the power of Maxi if we don't get an Ash or a call by. So this is why we are playing 45 cards. But either way, this deck is super fantastic. You actually end up win streaking with it. I would say it's probably tier 1. So we are going to be playing 2 copies of ABC Dragon Buster, and the only reason we're playing 2 is because I couldn't afford 3. So if you can afford 3 copies, I suggest you do that because it will be better for you. Especially, it's probably better than just playing the Lina, just because of the fact that you will have an extra copy to do your plays. But anyways, this is what we have. Another thing I will note out, I only play 2 copies of THERION King Regulus because of the fact that, once again, I could not afford 3 copies. If Platinum Gadget wasn't a UR, I would be able to afford either this or the ABC Dragon Buster. So but anyways, as you guys can see, this deck is going to be fantastic. So if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into the video. All right, so our hand is actually looking really good. So let's go ahead and start off with the THERION. THERION is going to allow us to go ahead and grab our THERION from the deck, and it looks like we're gonna get hit with Max C. Okay, so let's add our card. So now that we got our THERION King, we can probably just end our turn because I don't want to deal with Max C. So while we're doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put our B Buster Drake in defense. So at this point, let's see, what do they have? I wonder if they're playing the new Sky Striker support. They do have the sleeves. Okay, no, they're playing Despia. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? So they're gonna grab probably the branded fusion here. Yep. Branded fusion will activate, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually end up stopping them on the Lubellian play. Yep, here comes Lubellian. We can go ahead and Forbidden Droplet this. Just wait for the discard. So okay, branded opening. So yeah, we can go ahead and discard, get rid of the Sea Crush Wyvern, and probably go ahead and get rid of Union Driver as well. Now we'll keep Union Driver in the hand just in case. Because we don't really have to hit Alibert anyways. His effect is already activated. But this stops them from going into Mirror Jade, which is nice. They do have the branded opening in their hand, and then now they have the ad-lib as well. Do they have a polymerization? 1 card face down. All right, so they're just gonna go ahead and attack. Now the one thing about this is, if this is branded banishment, we're gonna be kind of screwed because they can work with that since we play a lot of light monsters. But oh, we do get a call by the grave, so that will help us out. All right, so we can now go into our THERION King Regulus. Regulus is going to allow us to equip our Sea Crush Wyvern, which is going to allow us to go into our plays. So it was a branded banishment, like I thought, but we can actually stop this because we just top deck into call by. Built different. Let's go. So let's get rid of the tragedy. Banishment basically becomes useless at this point. And now they can't activate Tragedy's effect to get their branded fusion back next turn either. So Regulus comes on the field. And this is why Therions are so good when it comes to ABCs, because you can literally now just use this Seacrest Wyvern as an equip to summon itself. Plus you have a interruption with the King Regulus onto the field as well. So here we go. Here comes Wyvern. Now we can go ahead and let's see. We haven't normal summoned yet, so we could go Maschiana. I think that's probably the best bet for us. Probably Mask, or maybe go Gadget. Yeah, let's go Gadget actually, because Gadget is going to allow us to be able to summon out a monster. So we can activate B-Buster Drake, and then on top of that we can also special summon Union Driver. So here comes our Union Driver onto the field. And then on top of that we can add the A Assault Core to our hand. And now let's just go ahead and summon a Assault Core. This will allow us to go into, let's see, we can go into Maschiana off of this. But first I kind of want to do some damage. Yeah, let's just go into Mask. Starting now. And then we can activate ASL Core. We can add back our Union Driver to our hand. All right, so yeah, this was a perfect play because now we could go into our ABC Dragon by banishing all three. So Dragon Buster is going to come out. And so we also have the effect for Dragon Buster, so we can banish a card as well, which is what we're going to need because we don't have a way of getting past the Lubellion anyways. So at this point, we can go ahead and attack. So let's see, what do they have on the field? Nothing. Nothing in their graveyard to be able to actually interrupt us. So goodbye Union Driver. And goodbye Lubellion. So one banish down. We can go ahead and attack this. And now we did massive damage. So if you're wondering why we're not using the gadget as a what's it called yet, it's because of the fact that gadget can't be used as link material on the turn that is summoned. So at this point, I was gonna go ahead and summon out all three of my monsters so we can make a Maschiana, but they ended up scooping. So let's get into the next match. All right, so round two in our hand is looking spectacular. We could go ahead and activate the Water Entrenchers. This is gonna allow us to grab Rite of Asmir. As you guys know, the adventure package is super annoying. They are gonna get the Lancia, which is fine because we're not actually banishing any cards. So that's completely fine. I'm actually really happy that they activated it that after, because we wouldn't be able to use Rite of Asmir. But anyways, let's go ahead and get the Adventure token onto the field, allowing us to get the Faithful Adventure. And then we can also go ahead and activate Union Hanger. Union Hanger is going to grab one of our cards. I'm actually going to grab the Seacrest Wyvern. And then we can go ahead and start with the Buster Drake. So at this point, we could chain block for it. But I want to chain block for the faithful. So yeah, let's chain block for faithful. Oops, I actually end up doing the wrong order. we still end up chain blocking for hanger at that time. All right, so we do get the Draco back. Now the one thing that is going to be annoying is because of their Lancia, we are not going to be able to summon out our ABC Buster Dragon. So, and then we can't also get rid of Union Driver. Actually, this has just become even more annoying than I thought it was. It's okay, we can still deal with this though. So let's go ahead and get our our Griffin Rider. We can get rid of the Sea Crush Wyvern in our hand. And this is going to allow us to summon out Rider onto the field. And now we can go ahead and summon out King Regulus. And we can get the Sea Crush Wyvern onto the field as well. And from here, we can summon out the Sea Crush Wyvern. At this point, instead of going ABC, because we can go into another play. I could have just went into Apollosa and we could have been good, but it looks like they end up scooping. So let's get into the next one. All right, so round 3, and it looks like we are actually going against Mathmex. Wow, I don't think I've seen Mathmex in quite a while. So Mathmex is actually really good because of the fact that they get that really annoying trap card. And that trap card just causes a lot of issues. So here comes Primatech. Primatech is going to allow him to add 1 Mathmech card from his deck to his hand, which is probably going to be, I'm trying to think, I think they end up adding the super factor. Yeah, they do. So this card is why this deck is super annoying. It's because they can literally cause so much issues with this one trap card. It comes with like a negate. It comes with like all these annoying things, but we should still be able to play around it. We got it right of Asmir and we have Drop Blade in our hand. So if we just play this smart, we should be fine. And we have Prosperity. Another Union Driver. That I don't like though. Don't like to see 2 Union Drivers. But anyways, let's activate this. This is going to allow me to grab my B Buster Drake. And let's turn our activations on. From here, let's go into Prosperity. I'm gonna banish 6 cards. Let's see. So Goddess isn't going to be yeah, I don't think Goddess is going to really be useful here. We could get rid of this probably Bujin. Get rid of this. What else should we get rid of? Thinking probably Nightmare and Serb. Yeah, I think these 6 is gonna be fine. Usually I only like to do 3, but oof. All right, well they had an Ash, so all 6 is gone for no reason. That's not good. All right, well at this point, let's go and activate our Rite of Asmir. And now they had a Maxi. Are you kidding me? You gotta be joking, man. You gotta be joking. Well, anyways, let's get our token off. And this way we can get the Faithful Adventure. Let's summon out our B Buster. And we're gonna go ahead and chain block for this. So Union Hanger, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Faithful Adventure. This will allow us to go ahead and grab our Draco back. And do I want to equip it? Yeah, let's let's just equip it now. And from here, we can also get our Sea Crest Wyvern. Okay, there goes Droplet. That's interesting. So weird that they activated that effect. But yeah. Anyways, let's go with Faithful Adventure here. Here comes the Super Factor. And I'm really not worried about this because we have Droplet. So obviously they're going to be able to summon all three of them. And then they're going to activate the effect. So there goes Prime Attack. And we can grab ourselves our Griff Rider. And let's get rid of Union Driver. And then finally, we can activate Droplet here. So now with Droplet being there, we can actually end up getting rid of the Sea Crest Wyvern. This is going to allow us to go ahead and negate this. And they're gonna Bro, I don't understand why people are not letting us play. All right, let's get into one more duel. All right, this is gonna be the last duel of the day. So let's start off with the THERION, this Coliseum. This is gonna allow us to grab, oh, never mind. Never mind. All right, well, they are able to stop that, which is not too bad because we still can go into other plays. So let's go and activate Water Enchantress. This way we could grab ourselves right. And honestly, I think I like the right play better than just THERION because we wouldn't have had a way to get our THERION onto the field because of the fact that they would have negated us anyways. So anyways, from here, summon out the Bee Buster Drake. Add ourselves our Draco back. And now let's see. We could activate Faithful Adventure. Grab ourselves our Griff Rider. And then finally, let's toss the Draco back into the grave, equipping it to the Adventure token. And then finally, let's go ahead and summon out our Griff Rider. And probably just place Droplet onto the field face down. So at this point, we don't have the best setup, but we were at least able to go ahead and get some negates off. We do have the Forbidden Droplet and we have the power of Adventure token. Okay, so Lord of Heavenly, most likely that's a bait. All right, so I'm gonna assume this is probably Labyrinth. Union Driver. Why do I keep drawing this card? It's actually pretty annoying. Let's go and activate Draco back. Let's bounce this card back. Yep, it was Lab. So I'm not gonna go ahead and stop this because we can't destroy it. And they are going to imperm us. We're going to actually stop that imperm. This way we can use our Forbidden Droplet instead. So we can at least negate it. Can't destroy it. So let's see what they do. Here comes Lovely Labyrinth. So that card goes bye-bye. Do they activate the Lovely Labyrinth card? Okay, they are going to go ahead and summon out this. And they're going to go Archfiend. So they're going to target that. Okay. So at this point, we could just go ahead and activate Droplet. Trying to think. So we could get rid of the Draco back. Draco back will stop the lovely Labyrinth from activating. They do get a card into the graveyard, which is going to be a Fiend monster. They're going to send the absolute King Backjack. Now we just got to hope that they don't get a decent card. Okay, they went with Pot of Extravagance. All right, so King Backjack activates. All right, so at this point, you can go activate this, allowing us to grab our THERION. And because we haven't summoned yet, we can go and get rid of our Bee Buster. This is going to allow us to get the Bee Buster effect to activate, allowing me to go ahead and grab I will go ahead and grab probably the Sea Crush Wyvern. From here, we can activate King Regulus. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're actually in a good spot because we know what this is. He can activate this. King Blackjack is going to activate. Okay, it's going to be a Welcome Labyrinth, which we can actually negate. So if he activates that, it's going to be fine because we just negate it. Let's summon out our Bee Buster Drake. From here, we can then go into... we can go into Platinum Gadget. Let's see. I don't know if this works. Let's try it. Let's equip my Union Driver here. Okay, yes it does. So now we can get rid of a Union Driver, allowing us to summon out the... Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for tuning in. As you guys can see, this deck is actually really good. People just keep scooping, so we can't actually finish our plays. We did end up on a interruption, so their traps would have been interrupted anyways, and we could have easily got into our ABC Buster Dragon to banish one of their cards anyways. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it.